be doing Jennie Solo. We'll be starting feet wider than our shoulders. On the 5, you're gonna point with your finger upwards and straight out on the 5. On the 6, drag your right hand back to your left shoulder, and you're gonna drag your left leg in. And your knees, the left knee bends more than your right knee, and the left knee turns inwards. And put your hand around your hips. That will be on the 6. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7, 8, for your hips, you're gonna push your left hip out 2 times. So 7, 8, and your hands your fingers will be pushing down your left shoulder and will be 2 times as well. So it will be 7, 8. And there's no clear return because we will be moving into the next pose right away. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then before the 1, extend your left leg and your right arm out. Place your whole feet on the floor and point to the top right with your palms facing up. Then on the 1, you will be twisting your wrist inwards, drawing a counterclockwise circle, and pointing now with your back of your hand facing the top. Extend right before the 1, so you will be ready for the twist on the 1. On the 2, you drop your right hand and put your left hand on the right side of your face and put your finger at your temple. And on the 4, you will flick out and immediately pull back on the 5. And then on the 6, you're gonna flick and pull back again. Your finger will be at your temple on the 6th end. Well, for the hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and. At the same time, shift your weight to the left leg and rotate your body to diagonal. On 3, 4, 5, 6, you will hit with your left hip 4 times. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and add a little detail. Your head, while you flick out, lean your head to the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah. So when you're pulling back your hand, you're pulling back your head as well. On the 7, you will open up your hand and you will draw a semicircle from the right, middle, and then to the left, and then end up at your temple. Then at the same time, rotate to the front by squatting down and rotating to the front and then coming back up. And then on the 7 and, you'll be ending up at your temples. 7 and. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and. On 8 and 8 and, you're gonna flick your left hand 2 times, so it'll be 8 and. And the first one will be closer to your head, next one will be further out. And on the 8 and, you're gonna sit on your right leg. 7 and, 8 and. On the 1, drop your left hand down and stand back up straight. At the same time, raise your right hand up, then rotate counterclockwise and do it. Flick. 1 and. Then do the same thing on the other side. 2 and 3 and. So 3 times. From 7 would be 5, 6, 7, and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. For the legs, on the beat, you'll be standing up straight. On the half beat, first you're gonna sit on your left leg and rotate your heel and twist your right knee out to the right side. Then come back up again, and then on the half beat, do the same thing on the other side. So sit and twist out. Then come back up and sit and twist out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and now we're going to add the hands from 7, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and on the 4, shift your, sit on the right side, prep with your hands close to your side, push out on the 4, and come back in on the 4 and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and when you extend your arm, you're going to look at your left finger, and when you pull back, you're going to look to the front. And on the 5, jump in and point your right hand out. Then you're going to do the same thing as the beginning, so bring it back in, and 7, 8. On the 1, your right hand will do the same thing, so extend out and then rotate. But for the legs, you're just going to twist your body so that you're now from the right side, you're going to face more to the left side. For your legs, you will keep the same thing. 7, 8, 1. On the 2, step out with your left leg and move your weight to the center and rotate your body to the right. So for the hands, place your left hand at your hip area and place your right hand behind your head. Then you're going to hit your right hand backwards and you're going to hit your left hand front. And at the same time, when you hit, lower your left hand, and when you return to the front, you pull it back up. So 1, 2, and when you pull your body to the front, your legs will still remain like this. On the 3 and 4, we're going to draw with our hands, fingers pointing up. We're going to draw counterclockwise 4 circles. So 3 and 4 and. And for the legs, you're going to step with your right leg and put all your weight on your right leg, and at the same time lift your left leg up. So you will lift twice on the 3, 4. So it will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Adding the hands will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Adding a small detail when you do the circles, you can kind of shift your neck and your head to the right. So 3 and 4. From the second part, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the 5, you're going to draw a semicircle counterclockwise out from the right to the front and then in. And at the same time, you're going to step with your right leg and you're going to drag your left leg in. So it will be 5. Then before the 6, you're going to prep by fingers pointing to the left, and your left hand can grab onto the tip of your fingers. So 5, you're going to prep like this. On the 6, we're going to do hands first. On the 6, you're going to point out your right hand to the top right, and at the same time, you're going to throw something with your left hand backwards. So 5, 6, and then wait, and 7, and on the 8, you're going to flick again. 8. So 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and then do the same thing again. One big step to the front, back, 2 small steps. Only the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. Adding the hands. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. When you throw your left hand back and step out, you're going to look to the side and turn back right away. 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. On the 2, you're going to do the same hit as before, 2, and then you'll be doing the same thing following, so 3 and 4, and then on the 5, step with your right leg to the front and bend your left knee, put your right on your right leg, push your finger out, and then push it up, then drop down. After you push out immediately, you can push up. As you push up, you're going to turn your body to face the back. And then at the back, you drop your hand down. Starting on the 6, you're going to walk with your left leg first. So 6, 7, and just walk back. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. From the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. And that's it for the chorus. Yay! From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, fan of Jennie Solo. We're gonna start on the 5. I'm gonna point out like the chorus, and at the same time you're gonna shift your weight to the left and push your left hip out. Then on the 6, you're gonna push your right hip out, and you're gonna move your finger to the right. And on the 7, you're gonna shift back with your hips and draw a quarter of a circle, and then relax and rest your forearm on your head and your fingers pointing downwards. Look slightly to the left. Then on the 8, bring your right arm out again straight, and you're gonna shift your weight to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around 8 end, you're gonna rotate your wrist again. 1 and 1 end, you're gonna tap and back up. Lean your head closer to your right arm. You can nod your head as well. And it will be 1 and on the 2, 3, 4, top hand will go around and stroke your hair. Your left hand, pull them upwards from your thighs to your hips. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. For the legs, on the 2, you're gonna do a sudden drop, and you're gonna sit on your left leg, and then milk it downwards on the 2, 3, 4. And try to stay on the left side as much as possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4. On the 5, you're gonna hit and change and sit on your right leg. At the same time, for your hands, bring them to the front. Your right hand will be around your left shoulder, and your left hand will be around your right hip area on the 5. And on the end, you're gonna pull them up around your chest area. And then on the 6th end, you will flick 2 times upwards with your hands, so 6 and. And at the same time, you're gonna shift your hips slowly to the left side, so 6 and. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and. On the 7, you're gonna crouch down, 2 of your hands by your side. For the next few beats, isolate your chest, and you're gonna move it to the right, to the front, to the left. 7 and 8 and. Then on the 1, you're gonna do a counterclockwise roll. 1. On the 2, step in a little bit with your left leg and drag your right leg in and step on the 3. So it'll be 2, 3. And at the same time, drag your right hand and put both of your hands together in front of your face. 2, 3. And on the 3, you immediately do a wave by pushing your butt out. On the 3, coming back up. And then on the 4, you're just gonna drop down. For the hands, flick your hands backwards and then return back to hands together. 2, 3, 4, and. Then you're gonna rotate your body to the front by stepping a small step with your left feet. So rotate to the front, and at the same time, you'll be doing the moves of the beginning of the breakdown again. But this time, we're gonna step and the spot feet together. So it will be 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you step, whatever leg you step, push your hips out. On the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you're gonna squat down, put your left hand on the back of your hips, and do chest pops. So every time you do a chest pop, you're gonna sink down and then come back up immediately after the second one. So 1 and 2 and. You're gonna do the chest pops until the 4 and. Then on the 5, you're gonna roll your head counterclockwise. Then on the 6, step with your left leg and kick your right leg back. Then on the 7, step with your right leg in front, leg straight, and your left leg is bent. Then immediately lift your heel up to prep for the next few beats. On the 7 and 8, and you will step with your heel 4 times. So from here will be 5, 6, 7, and 8, and for the hands, on the 5, you're gonna push out both hands, bring them up. Your hands will meet together at the top, then bring it down to your face. When you drag your hands down, you're gonna lean your body lower. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and on the 1, you're gonna step with your right leg, and then on the 2, you're gonna do a similar pose to the chorus, but this time your left hand will be on your right hip. So you're gonna hit and come to the front. When you step out, you can do a little flick of your hand to prep for the hit. When you step out, 1, 2, yeah. 3 and 4 and will be the same as the chorus as well. So it will be 3 and 4 and. Then, same as the chorus, you will push out and step out with your right leg and push upwards, but this time you're not going to walk, but when your hands are pointing to the top, your body will be facing the back, and you just drop your hand down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2,
나는 서로